Welcome to Football Manager 2017, my Wigan game. My next game is against Chesterfield, away from home. And eventually when I get there, okay, they play a 4-4-2. I'm having a few problems with the squad. They're starting to dislike me or question my every decision, which is a tad disappointing. And the fact I've just sold Dickenson, my best striker and the only real prolific goal scorer I had, is not probably going to help. Now, I'll put you up there. Yep, you'll do. And I'll put Jamie Slaughter on the bench. Oh, and one of my defenders came back from his less than perfect situation when he got suspended. And who are my backup defenders? I got Howard wanting a game, and I'm not overly impressed with Mr. Savage, so even though it's the wrong side of the field, Howard can go try and play over there. Okay, Whittaker, Thomas, and I don't need two left backs on the bench, so Savage, you're dropped for Cameron Humphreys. Right, I'm continuing to play with this 370, whatever it's called, Robin's right foot 1.0, who I guess was created by the Reckonist, who I have to give all credit for this formation to, because it's not mine, it's certainly his, it's certainly unique. And I'll see how this side does without its top goal scorer, who's been sold, a right back playing on the left, or right wing back playing in the left wing back slot, and a team that's getting unsettled and getting uppity. Okay, apparently there are no opposition instructions, and we will go with trying to motivate a few of them. And this is the last in a 4-game run of away games, and hopefully it will be the start of a revival. Oh, I've also got a young attacking midfielder slash striker coming in from Newcastle, hopefully. I'm paying about $150,000 for him. Newcastle originally wanted $900,000, and I wore them down because I thought they were taking the mickey slightly by asking for that for a guy that was valued at about $40,000. So I figure paying 4 times his value is more than enough. Certainly wasn't to pay 20 to 25 times his value. And I've been looking at other players, but I haven't found anybody else that I particularly want or I think will actually be useful in the squad right now. And that's one of the reasons I put Harwood there, although it would be better if he was get better with his left foot, because I think he's a better player going forward than Savage. Oh, and I signed a young kid off the free transfer market. I gave him a week's trial. He looked good enough as a potential left back as well, and it's possible if he looks reasonable after a couple of games in the under-18s or the in the under-23 side, that he will get promoted to the first team and will get a chance to be my future left wing back. Like I say, it's possible, not necessarily a fact, but it's always possible that's what might happen. And that was a great goal by Wallace. I was expecting nothing to come of that move, and Wallace proved me wrong. Nice ball by Wall. McNamara did a beautiful pass, and Wallace with a first time shot just beat the keeper. It's kind of weird, even though things are going not well per se for me. I've actually started to get used to the squad, what there is, who's good, who's bad, who I like, who I dislike to varying degrees. And this is just at the time where my Wigan career might, if things don't improve, come to a crashing end. It takes me a while to get interested in the players and the squad, having joined them and had to try and make them play as I want them to without a pre-season. But now I've started to actually care about some of the squad and see the development of people like Whittaker, who are improving quite significantly. People like Brewster, who are doing a reasonable job in the centre of my midfield. And now with my wonderful three attacking midfielder type forwards, seeing how well they do. But on McNamara, Wallace and now Wall replace Dickenson, who I was starting to actually quite like. Oh, unlucky Wallace. Can you pull that back to anybody? I'm actually starting to like Wallace more and more as games go on. But yes, like I said, I'm starting to get used to some of these players and like them to varying degrees. And so that will probably be the death knell of my Wigan career, because once you start to care, that's normally when the game decides it's going to do something nasty to you. Well, it was a good first half to a degree, but I know you're capable of even better. And Howard, well, you had a shot in that position and you weren't that bad, but swap with the right back. And we'll take him off as he's got a booking. Put that guy on. And anybody else? Nope, nobody's not playing well. So, out they can go for the second half. Oh, it was a nice attempt at a ball, a long pass there by Vincent. Wasn't successful, but oh, well done, McNamara. You actually got the ball back. Yeah, if you could have passed that earlier, that would have been better. But and why Wallace didn't take a shot there, I have no idea. And why it keeps flashing up my substitutes, or my one substitute, as though it's continuing to happen, is weird. And this could be the start of something bad. Very cocky. Oh, well saved, Kennett. Oh, great. The hits just keep on coming. Okay. Yeah, Howard, you can stay on. Vincent, you're not exactly struggling, so I just want to change. I won't say for the sake of having a change, but we'll try Berry up there. I'm hoping that putting on a second substitute, or another substitute, the heck was that for a clearance? Who do you think that was going to get to? We'll get rid of this constant substitute thing in the top right hand corner of the pitch, which is becoming a tad annoying. So hopefully putting on a second substitute will remove that. Nobody's going to get to that, are they? The idea was good, but there was just nobody on the end of the ball. Oh, Struth, where did my defence go? We've gone on holiday? That was desperate. And no, putting on a substitute didn't get rid of that bit in the top right hand corner. Oh, well caught, Kennett. I thought you'd missed that. Play the ball out from the... Oh, never mind. Big hoof upfield to nobody in particular once again. So it'll come straight back. Oh good, at least this time you actually found a player in a white shirt. Nicely taken, McGlade. Unlucky Wall. If he could have got that ball through, Wallace would have been on for a great shot. However, my defence, whilst not looking overly solid, is hanging on. A long throw-in might be it. Might have been challenging, but my goalkeeper came and claimed it rather effectively. Another player I've actually grown to quite like, Mr. Kennett. Apart from his long hoofs to nobody in particular when he clears the ball like that. Yikes. Unless I want to pull 10 men back behind the ball, I really don't see a way of stopping their constant pressure at the moment. It's one of those little patches of a game where it's all them and there's nothing apparently I can seem to do to stop it. Oh good, Wallace. Oh, there is actually somebody up ahead of you. Oh, Berry, you go for a nice little run down to the corner flag. Oh, well, nicely done, Berry. Beautifully pulled back, and if you could actually have had a shot, it would have been good, but Berry, you almost got to finish off your own move. I was actually semi-impressed. And here they come again. And here we try and break again. We got 2 on 1 if you decide to run for it. Yeah, he didn't decide to run fast enough. If you can get a cross in, however, there's a guy on the far post waiting for the ball. Nicely done, Berry and Wallace. The turnaround and the march up the table starts here. And if you believe that, I've got a beautiful bridge in Manhattan to sell you. Talk about leaving 2 men on the far side of the goal unmarked. Any kind of decent cross would have worked there, and Berry managed to deliver one that was good enough. Yeah, okay, tried to bend that one in. At least I can respect the idea, even if it didn't work. Here comes the big hoof upfield to one of their players. Yep. Yeah. That might actually be 2 wins in a row. And a bit of morale back. And they climb up to 9th, literally 2 points behind a playoff spot after 26 games of the season. Well, so ends the joy of that game. And Wallace is starting to look like a reasonable player. Pretty, he's 32 years old, but such is life. Okay, at least they were watching someone who was not on my side. So that's it for this one. Hopefully you enjoyed, and hopefully I'll see you down the road.